Okay, so finally finished sewing the top.
Our Bimini top was in really bad shape. It had been re-sewn and patched over and over in several places. It was actually threadbare in places where you could actually see all the way through the top. So we decided it's time for a new top. So we was on a search for an upholstery. We found out it was $10,000 to get a new top made. Oh no. So we made a decision to do it ourselves and buy a Sailboat sewing machine, the LSZ. Decided to use Pacific Blue saddler cloth, which has a higher rating than Sombrella. A cordless hot knife from Sailboat. A cordless rotary cutter to cut things we couldn't cut with a hot knife, also from Sailboat. And Sailboat snap right system to put the snaps on with. We also needed a cutter for the twist lock eye holes because there's no way you could cut them by hand. The Sailboat has all kinds of videos online to make this project flow very smooth. Now, before we get started with this project, let me make a statement here. I am not a professional upholsterer. I've never done upholstery before. I saw my mother sew when I was a kid. And so she did sew a lot, just dresses and things. So I didn't know anything about it, but I figured I could learn, and with the help with the Sailboat videos, I could learn how to put this thing together. I needed a Bimini, a connector, and a dodger, and I didn't want to spend $10,000. So I wanted to make sure that I could get the proper equipment and do this right. So if anybody's watching this professional upholsteries, then I know it's an art and it's not me. So you don't have to, I did the best I could. But it turned out absolutely perfect. Now I know anybody wants to build their own Bimini top, you can do this too. If I could do it, I know you can do it.
Okay, so I've taken the top apart. I'm gonna try to make a new top. Hopefully it turns out good. Here's what I've done so far. So I've taken this panel out of the main top. This is actually the Bimini. So I've already cut out as much stitching as I possibly can. Figure out how they had it together, how they had it rolled over, where they had it turned over on the sides, places where they had cut out. So anyway, I've marked it out here. So this is what I'm gonna use as my template. This is the starboard, and this is the top of it. So I've marked it out of where I'm gonna cut it, and then I've also marked out where I'm gonna fold it. I'm using this cutter, the little hot cutter, Sailboat. It really works good. I also already cut it up there, but I left me a little bit just in case. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start trying to cut this, and then once I get it cut, I'll try to start sewing it up. So this little cutter really works good. This thing is awesome. So anyway, try to get some more video later. Alright, so I got it cut out. I cut the top. Just make sure to double check it first. Make sure it's going to be okay. Alrighty. Okay, so finally finished sewing the top. This is the Bimini. This thing is pretty huge. There's about 30 some pieces in this top. It's amazing. So I got the window. It looks really nice. It turned out well. And then this one had backstay covers. So the backstay, you unzip this zipper and then run a backstay up through this, and then just kind of crunch it down around it, and that keeps the water from running down inside of it. So and then this is the back end of it. I've got the cutouts for my straps to help take the strain off of it. Zippers on it. Zips halfway over. So I think the zippers are really nice. They work really well. So that's a pocket for the bow to go in, the back bow. And then there's also some more pockets for bows underneath. Then on the front, there's a zipper here that goes to the Dodger, and then of course it has a bow right behind where it attaches to the Dodger. So there's that zipper. So there's a pocket for that. And so anyway, there was a lot of pieces in this thing, but it's really turned out, I think it's turned out great, man. for my first go around here on the top for a sailboat. So anyway, I like the color. I think it's going to be really good. We're going to put it on Friday, and it's much better than the old one we had, where, you know, the window was all cracked up, that fell out of it, stitches came out of it. It was really wore out. And so anyway, can't wait to get it on, see what it looks like. So we'll have it on in a couple of days. It's going to be good. So today I'm going to show you our new Bimini top. We made the Bimini, but we hadn't made the Dodger or the connector. So here's our new top. Check it out. Change the colors. So you saw what we were sewing. Here it is on the boat. Everything worked out exactly perfect. The viewing window for the top of the mast, all that's in the right place. I can see the mast perfectly. That's wonderful. All zipped in, even zipped to the old stuff. All the bows lined up. Only thing I had a problem with is I have a zipper at one of the posts. We have to crimp them on. So one of the posts came off. I'll show that to you right here. One of the posts came off. There's the box. It's still okay. Let's see what it looks like on the outside. So here's the old one. It's getting quite threadbare. Not gonna make it too much longer. But here's the new. Next there. We'll take a walk off in the boat. Check it out. Really turn that very and then I did it. That's the other most impressive part. And I actually sewed it myself. You can see I made those little socks or whatever you want to call them go around the stays. That helps not so much rain come through there. And there's our new radar. That's all good. So it's turned out really good. I'm just really impressed that it turned out that good. So hopefully we get the rest of this thing done and get the old one off. So it should be fine. Using Tanara thread. It's supposed to last a lifetime. It has kind of a wax coating on it that helps to seal the holes, and it's really good stuff. Tough, definitely. A little bit harder to sew with, but alright, getting ready to take the Bimini top down. Not the Bimini, I'm sorry. Take a connector that we already made back off. And the Dodger. So I just want to video it so you can see how it looks now.
I'm gonna turn on the gas. Can't fight it, don't hide it, just ignite it. Everywhere I go, people stopping. We the whole party, yeah, we popping. Turn your heads when the beat dropping. 3, 2, 1, go on and lose your minds. Woo!
Can make a new one.
Go on and lose it. Go on and lose it. Go on
patches, lots of holes.
Just feel it, surrender to it. Don't overthink it, get loose with it, no denying. Everywhere I go, people stopping. We the whole party, yeah, we popping. Turning heads when the beat dropping. 3, 2, 1, go on and lose your minds. Woo! Go on and lose it. Go on and lose it. Go on and lose it. 3, 2, 1, go on and lose your minds. Go on and lose it. 3, 2, 1, go on and lose your minds.
Next episode on Dream
So here we got
Recipe.
Tipsy Turtle Brian.
Oh gosh.
Brian, how we doing?
We're doing good. We're eating food and having a good time.
We're at the Sailing Club, first meetup of the season.